Hello, everybody. Harvey Talks Prison here. I think many people have done this, talked about this topic before, but somebody asked me about it, so I'm going to talk about it. Talking about rumors in prison. And I think the person who asked me had been in prison, so he pretty much knows. We called it prison rumor mill, or prison rumor factory. When I first got to prison, that's what it was called. Later on, in the 90s and 2000s, it was called prison.com. Some people said inmate.com, but a lot of us didn't like using the word inmate. But what it is you can, and some people would do this on purpose. You can say something to somebody in prison, one or two people. Next day, everybody knows. Or if something could happen, next day, everybody knows. When I got a date, they called me to the office. Usually they send you a piece of paper and tell you. But he wanted to give it to me personally because he was actually rooting for me, the IPO, Institution Parole Officer. So they called me to the office right at lockdown. So everybody was wanting to know, and I couldn't keep it from them because, they'd think I was doing something I wasn't supposed to be doing. So I told a couple people. The next day, everybody, staff, prisoners, everybody knew, Of course, I didn't want that to happen, but it did. Anyway, so a lot of people will start rumors. A lot of people like doing the rumor about the amount of time. Oh, they're doing away with the 85% or the 65% or whatever, and it gives people hope. And people just do that for a laugh, and I don't think it's funny. Every year you heard something about the 85% law being done away with, or this being done away with, or they're going to do this, or they're passing a law for this, But some of these things are more dangerous. Sorry about the vehicles going. Some of these things are more dangerous. People can get killed, or at the very least, get whooped over it. I remember this guy, and I gotta admit, he looked like one of those with a messed up case. I mean, he had the beady eyes, he's older, overweight. It's the type that's usually in there for charges against children. But this guy goes around and is telling people that this guy was that, that he had that charge, as if it was the truth. It gets back to the guy. And the guy tries to find out who done it, who started. He got in a fight with the guy who approached him about it. He gets out of the hole, and he was wanting to know who started it. Finally, he thinks he found out who done it, and just they get in a fight. But that wasn't, from what I heard, that wasn't the guy who actually started it. So he goes to the hole again, and he got in fights a lot, like 2-3 fights before it was everybody started believing him, He didn't have one of those charges, So that's why you don't put a jacket on anybody unless you know for 100% sure. You don't put a snitch jacket on somebody unless you know. You don't put this jacket or that jacket. You don't say things about somebody unless you know it's true. And then, even then, why are you telling everybody? If you got a problem with this guy, take care of it. Don't go around telling everybody, Why? You want somebody else to take care of it so you don't have to? That's what a lot of people do, Oh, that guy, he's a rat, If you think he's a rat, go do something about it then. Why you Well, I'm just letting you know, dog. You're not my dog. You know, my road dogs are not going to just talk like that. You know, and in fact, if they got an issue with somebody, you probably won't even know it until it happens. That's just the way it is. And somebody, the other day, I was watching a video and somebody was talking about rumors or gossiping or something, but they pretty much said all the same things, you know. But you got to be rumors about. It seems like there's more rumors than anything else in prison about, and it could be about anything. But it also applies to facts. You know, something could be true, and like I was telling you about my release date, next day everybody knew. You know, and it spreads fast. It's just like a cold in prison. If somebody gets sick in prison, everybody gets sick. That's how fast the rumors spread too. Probably a little bit faster. But the same can be applied out here too. Don't put a jacket on somebody unless you know 100% sure. Don't say something about other people. You know, unless you just it's for a fact, and you just want to let people that you're cool with know. You know, it can get people in trouble. It can get people seriously hurt. It can cause all kinds of problems you don't want. But I just wanted to touch on this a little bit because somebody had asked about it, and like I said, I think others have done it this before. It's one of those things that always aggravated me. The rumors always aggravated me, and the thing about when it comes to laws being changed and stuff in prison for people who are in prison, that really always aggravated me because it seemed like it was always the same ones, and people fell for it every single time. Oh, they're really doing it this year, you know. I'll believe it when I see it, you know. And this happens every year. As far as I know, that those rumors are still going on. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. Sorry there ain't going to be no intro or outro or nothing like that today for today's video because I've just been real busy, and Mindy's been real busy. I barely had time to do this video. So I thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.